Really? Still doing it? Oh, let me hit the refresh on this real quick. Yeah, I like the slightly new setup. I got 2 monitors now, so I can actually keep an eye on chat a lot better. That'll be helpful. So I got to turn my heads on live on TikTok as well. Move the cameras around a little bit, make life easier on myself. Now, hopefully, stars and all that shit should be popped up on Facebook. Everything else should be available. Let's see if we can get ourselves into elegant groove. try something else out here. Stay in the same key, but switch up some blues. Going, no limits. Doing alright, how did stuff? You doing alright, limits? Oh, that's cool. Appreciate you doing that. changed up something different. Little road happens squirrels. Appreciate that. I'll thanks for the follow. I'm talking to TikTok limits. I stream to multiple platforms. I appreciate the limits. How do I get a tone like that? A lot of trial and error. But I use a line 6 POD setup, and basically I'm running a noise gate to keep the hum down. I got a screamer going through it, a heavy metal amp with a decent gain on it. It's running through a 4x12 Celestion V30, 4-band equalizer that I've tweaked, medium hall reverb, compressor, shine chorus, digital delay, volume, another delay, and a bright room chorus, and a wah-wah pedal. The main thing is to get it to where it doesn't do. Can't make it do it, but hold on. Yeah, I can. I can just turn off one of the effects and kick it on. You don't want that. You don't want that. Yeah, it's like I said, it was a lot of trial and error. Like I took a default tone that was already like pre-built in, and then I just kind of tweaked it to my liking. The equalizer was the hardest part. I had to, since I only got a 4-band equalizer, I had to figure out the frequencies that I wanted to adjust. So I had to research what frequencies do what, and then I adjusted those how I see them. Because I didn't want it to be too heavy on the high end. Because then that mutes out all this stuff. And adding the wah on top of it completely changes the tone too. Let's see if I can do this without making too much noise. Still there. This is the no wah version of the tone. See, that's like kind of real muddy and stuff, but then when you throw the wah on, it brightens it all back up. So that's like another thing that I would recommend if you're going to use other effects pedals outside of what you're using with your digital workstation. Make sure that you have all that on and going, so that way you can kind of adjust the tone to that. Like with this tone, with most of my guitar solo tones, it's made for when the wah-wah's playing. I do have other tones that are not for it, like my normal one tone is my, goes straight up. Plug in the guitar, that would help. a straight rhythm and stuff, which is just mainly reverb and everything, I think. Or is that my two-tone? No, my two-tone's my clean tone. Or if I want to get... Yeah, a little clean tone for messing around. And I can't find. Oh yeah, it was guitar one, guitar two. So I'm going to scroll all the way down. So I got like millions of effects on here. This is my normal heavier tone, which you can tell by the hissing. Probably need to turn my noise gate on for this. Yeah, there we go. Which, you know, it's a decent lead tone too, but it's not something I want to use when I'm playing guitar solos. A little too much. When I play guitar solos, I like having this stuff. So I can adjust it with the wah as I go. If I need to pull it back, so I can do some lighter stuff. Bring it all back by cranking the pedal down. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of trial and error. You just got to basically adjust it to what you want. And the hardest part for me is where I don't have an audio mixer. I'm going to be getting one, so that way I make life a lot easier on myself. Like, it's hard for me to adjust between the YouTube videos and the guitar. So there'll be some times where I'm playing along and it sounds like it's blended perfectly. And then other videos, depending on their volume settings, it's going to sound either the guitar is too loud or the music's too loud. That's one thing that I haven't gotten quite done yet. But if you got, you know, your headphones and stuff and you got it all playing through there to where you're monitoring yourself, you can kind of adjust for that. So that way, as long as you can hear yourself and the music playing in the background, you should be decent. But for streaming and output purposes, you really do need a mixing board. It helps a lot. I do not have one currently, but I will be getting one. Let's see what else we got here to jam out to for a bit. Let's get a little heavy. Modern Gentian AE. always fun to mess around with those with patterns that change. Well, F, going to F. All right. I've been liking this new setup a lot better. I can actually pay attention to what the hell I'm doing and see y'all talking to me instead of ignoring y'all for 5 to 10 minutes at a time. Hey, you want to yell at me, don't you? Ready to play? She ready to fight? Get up here, get up here, Cat. Say hi to the people. We say hi to the people. What's that house? What is that? What is it? Timmy stuck in a well. Man, man. Working on that solo a little bit. Oh, butthole cat Penny. Oh, don't hurt yourself hopping up here, kitty. What? What is it, Pete? You just want to play, don't you? You want to play. You're ready to get the string out, aren't you? You want to chase your bird string. Ow! Yell at everybody. Tell them how you feel, Pete. I'm wanting to get a setup. I got a green screen. I'm wanting to get like some. I'm gonna take some pictures of her, and I was gonna have my older brother. He does like computer art and stuff like that. I was gonna have him put like a little mini bass, some drums, and put some drumsticks on her, and basically like animate me something. Oh, so I can have her playing, backup band in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day so I can calm her down before she starts tearing my room up. I got a puff tail. She's ready. She's ready. Thank you all for coming through and hanging out. Hope y'all like the new setup. So moved all this stuff over here. I'm getting a new camera so that way I don't have this fisheye lens bullshit that I got going on right now. You see how the guitar kind of like I'm just moving left to right. It goes in a circle. So, I mean, hopefully get rid of that issue. And I might mount that to the front of the guitar so that way y'all can have like a hand cam, which I think will be fun. Hey, but thank you, No Limits. Hope you had a good time, learned a little bit too. Cat. We'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Facebook, YouTube, Kick. Everybody else that's watching, hit the like, hit the follow button. It all helps us out. If you want to see more of her attacking me while I'm trying to play,